Hey guys, welcome back. It's Carter with Bitsby Trippin'. Glad to have you back. We're going to jump right into this one. Obviously, if you guys have been watching Twitter, we have been crazy busy over the last few weeks getting ready for Miners Disrupt. We'll be taking the team out there. You're going to see BBT Todd, Samantha, and Tim out there with me. We're going to be covering the event and having a couple live streams while we're out there, and also just discussing with the vendor hall out there. I can't wait to really talk to a couple of the vendors out there. We actually are looking at expanding our operations, so talking to a few folks out there is going to be pretty choice. Can't wait to do that. Then we're going to be bringing some good content to you guys around maintenance now that we're at that 6-month mark at our larger operation. I'm showing you guys some content here. We have a video that we've been working on the most common maintenance things that we have to deal with. That's still in post-production right now. We're going to be bringing that one to you guys, but it really covers down on overarching replacement cost and scope when it comes to replacing WhatsMiner, Canon machines, and Bitmain machines of what we've seen. So we got some real good hard numbers for you guys, totals, what's broke, what needed to be fixed, to kind of give you guys a gauge of what it takes to run various operations at, a medium scale, when you're talking 5 megawatts, 1 megawatt, or even half a megawatt. So we have 3 different sites that we maintain related to that, and then kind of give you some rotation numbers on those units. I think it'd be a really good one to split that up over a couple videos, but this is what the team is working on right now to bring you some good hard numbers. And again, like I tell everybody on this is a way to do things. It's not necessarily the way. We're learning if it's good or if it's bad or it's ugly, right? This is, anything that we have on these videos is just showing you guys what we go through and how we pivot and work through issues and then optimize our setup to run the most efficient as possible given our situation. And this really works the same way with everybody, where you have particular sets of circumstances and features of your particular area. If it's humidity, if it's high winds, if it's rain. I was in Newfoundland not even just a few weeks ago, and was talking through potential operations up there, and then what they were going to have to deal with heavy gale force winds near the ocean. You got salt to deal with, you got really cool winds, and most of the season is ideal for heat generating machines such as a Bitcoin miner, but you have all these other existential circumstances you have to deal with. So working through those kind of things with people from an engineering standpoint, letting them understand what the machines need, how they need to breathe, how often you need to maintenance them. Our team bring in some of that knowledge to other engineers that are really good at the electrical work or the AVHC work, and really kind of pairing up those experiences with folks that understand that engineering piece. But the team making the rounds, working through some of the issues. And when we were out at a power plant, we've shown you guys some of the content related to that, and how, some of the issues that we had to work with in those particular facilities where it's just kind of buried up against a building and there's not quite a bit of dust when people are driving by and stuff, and having to deal with cleaning the filters a little more often. That's more of a 3-month operation where you have to clean things versus some things that might be deployed inside of a building that don't have near the dust, and you're collecting it. So there's a handful of things that we're going to cover in those videos. I think you guys will like that. We're spending some time on making sure that those are very substantive, and pointing out various things for that. So make sure you're liking and subscribing and following for those content have to do with operations stuff. Then we're going to be peeling back some more content related to our service offerings. So that's another thing that we really haven't spent the time on to explain to you guys or share. It's been very organic with our, being in this space since 2013 and really developing the business out of what does Bitsby Trippin' do, and what service offerings do we offer when it comes to from consultations to, doing on-site visits, to also being potentially support in a general contractor standpoint of doing an implementation with you guys and guiding you through it from our experiences. So we want to have a separate content related to that and how we've just evolved ourselves. And for the folks that are interested in that, trying to not make it like an infomercial, but really answer the call on. I think it should be some great content for you guys. Love you guys. See you guys in a bit.